Hi, Libra. This is Jess with your November 25th, 2019 weekly reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. Libra, this particular week, yeah, we know money is looking good for you guys. You guys are going after um, your prosperity, your financial increase, that sort of thing. And you may really be focusing on home. And when I say home, buying a home, selling your home, fixing up your home, something about your home that that you're really serious about needing to get it to a place that you want it to be. You have to, it's a must. You want the home to feel good and to be stable, and a lot of you guys may not have had the time to attend to your house because you work so much. But now that some of you may be taking a bit of a step back, it could be the holidays, you're inviting people over, or you just have time because you may have some days off. You're going to put some energy and effort into this house and get this house the way you want it to be, because it's like you want to reclaim your whole, like you want to balance your life out. Something about balance in life that you need and you're fighting for. It's almost like a cluttered house is a cluttered mind. And this may be a cluttered desk at work, could be a cluttered mind, a cluttered car, like wherever the clutter is, you want to remove that and cleanse it and clean it out. Some of you guys taking a slow approach to a situation this week may be very difficult. Picking up on cues from people may be difficult for you to kind of cipher what the hell people are saying to you this particular week. Some of you guys are really focusing on dodging a bullet. Like you're trying to get as far away from someone as possible. Like I dodged that bullet, or you know it's a dead end. You know nothing good is gonna come of it, and you don't want any parts of it, and you're running for the hills. Some of you just like, I'm out of here. I'm not dealing with this anymore, or I don't want any parts of it. Now be careful, Libra, because some of you may have already gotten your hands dirty, and you probably don't want any more dirt, and that's why you're like, I'm out, I'm leaving. But um, yeah, something, and some of you are trying to avoid an end to a situation too. You know something is coming to an end. You know it has to come to an end, or someone around you may be doing that as well. Like they know it's ending. It's been ended. It's been over. There's been an end, not ended. There's been an end, um, but someone's avoiding the inevitable. Someone's avoiding that end, doing everything they can to not move toward the light. Step into the light, Caroline. That type of thing. But I do feel like a lot of you guys are insisting on doing what's right or getting what's fair and balanced in your life. And it first starts with you, Libra. So getting yourself together is what's most important. Then you'll take care of other people and other things around you. If you have a family gathering or going to a gathering, you may not be going to the place that you normally go. You may go to a different place, a different event. Some of you may be having some type of an event with a person, like you bring this and they'll bring that, and it could be a potluck. It's like something that you collaborate with another person and you come together, and you put on something together collectively on an event. Others of you may be thinking about going to someone's house, like someone new. This year, you may be going to someone that you haven't visited before, or you've never, celebrated the holiday with this particular person or this particular group, and you're doing something different this year. Some of you, you know that, oh, last year was a disaster, and you won't do it again. You're not going to do whatever it was that you know is just, no, I know how this is going to end. You're going to avoid it at all costs. Money looks really good for you this week. I've only pulled out a few cards for you, but money looks good. Um, some of you definitely are going to decide to um, break away from a third party situation. So if you were part of a business group, it could be one of those, what do you call it? You know how something is right on the tip of your tongue, but you can't pull it out? Pyramids, well, we do know that's a scheme, but something like that. If you were a part of something if you were a part of a group, if you were a part of something that, that money was produced, but it was something about it that was not ethically sound, or just wasn't producing any money, it wasn't working out, you're going to say, you know what, I'm fine. I'm done. I'll do it by myself. Like, you want to go back to the tried and true way in which you make money, how you stand on your own 2 feet, how you, evolve financially. So something may not be working out as it relates to other people, or something that you thought you wanted to bring in a new stream of income may not work for you at this time. That's fine. Some of you may come out of the corporate America scene, the working scene, and just start to really focus on your own business as well. But there's going to be a lot of things that you need to settle. So don't think that you could just leave it and it's like it's done and that's it. Like, no, that's going to creep back around. It's going to follow you. So try to address any open ended issues that you have before you just cut your losses and move on. Now, when it comes to matters of love, anyone dragging their feet is going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. You may just interpret that as, oh, they're playing games, which in fact, they're just someone who takes a slow and steady approach. And a steady approach for them may be, well, I always call you every 3 weeks. And for you, you're like, you're calling me 3 weeks, or you only text me. There is something about the way someone is courting you, or the dynamic between the two of you, which is just not gelling at all. And I do feel like um, the way that they express their interest is confusing to you. And you have a lot of options, but a lot of your options aren't really options. Just like I told some other signs, and it's normal. We're approaching the end of the year, so some of you are definitely putting an end to unnecessary people. You're not trying to drag all these people into 2020, the people that you might text, and you might be on these social apps and dating apps and this and that. You're just cleaning out your closet of people where you're like, no, no, I don't want to deal with you. I just need a break. You may need a social media break completely. Some of you want to get back with someone else, or what else is new? Someone wants you back, Libra. What else is new? There's someone that you hold dear in your heart, or there is a type of person that you truly want, and that's what you keep dear in your heart. And it's like, you're not going to settle for less. Like, you're not. Some of you have someone in your life who could be quite demanding and authoritative. And it's like, it doesn't matter how old you are, like, you could be far older than this person, but it's something about them that creates in you an intimidation factor. And it's not intimidation, but you find yourself reverting to a kid with this person. Trying to get through to them is literally like trying to get through a brick wall with a wooden fork, a steel beam with a butter knife. Like, you're trying to get through to someone with, it's very difficult to get through to them. And some of you may become exhausted just trying to get through to a particular person. Um, Someone has issues with children or a child, and I feel that there needs to be a conversation has to be had. I feel like something like a conversation is going to come out of the blue, like it has to happen. Someone may be coaching or suggesting, like, yeah, call them. You need to settle this. You need to deal with this. You need to address the situation. So someone may be getting kind of forced into it. Some of you, especially if you have a young child, your young child may be, some of you have to be careful with your children, okay? A young child could very well be quite affected by the dynamic with you and their other parent, okay? And once this child gets older, it's almost like you're gonna lose them. And I don't mean literally, but like who they could be versus who they're turning out to be, because of the dynamic may very well be like night and day. Like, you never thought they were going to be this kind of child, because of something in them now seems to be yearning, wanting, desiring a connection or answers or understanding. And that may be what they're not getting, and that can result in a change in them. Like, they're not going to be the same person as a result. Some of you, again, you may be taking a leap and just kind of cutting your losses with someone after you've been trying and trying to get through to them. You're like, oh, F it, I don't care. I've tried. The person is not responding to me. I don't feel like I've done anything wrong. They're impossible. What can I do? And I do feel like there may be, and this could be anyone. It doesn't have to be like love, intimate love. It could be a family member. It could be a friend. It could be anyone in your life. I do feel like, you're, like I said, you're going to go a different place. You may have a lot of options. Where do you go for the holidays, that sort of thing. And it will be chaotic. There's a part of you that feels very chaotic. I'm not going to say that you're completely shutting someone out, but I do feel like it's almost like an ending of a cycle between you and another person. You may feel a bit conflicted about this, all in all, like you're a bit conflicted. It's out of your hands. You may have tried, or whoever has tried to reason with someone that could be quite unreasonable at times. You may feel like, well, it wasn't even that serious. Like, we've had these kind of disputes before. Like, we've had these problems. It's nothing major. None of us did anything major, but someone has changed, and it may be very difficult for you to be able to you may have always it's one or two things. It's like you see this person as this way, but in fact this person is not that, or they're not just that. They're more than that. And this could quite be you, that someone's judging you in that way, where it's like, someone's being seen in a harsh way. But it's not really that. It's almost like they're representative, right? But deep down, there's someone completely different, and that may be the person that you know they want to have in their life. It could be you or them. That's the person that you want to have in your life. The person that is not the strong-willed individual that makes it kind of difficult to have a relationship. But I do feel like maybe time. I would say perhaps time. Yeah, time. Just give it some time, and you guys will probably be able to fix things, work things out. It may all happen in this week, by next week, that you guys, and there may still be a little chafing before you can come to an ease of this, like you can just settle things, but it's just going to take some time. It really is just going to take some time. Someone kind of needs answers. They want something to be done. Um, and so that's may create, I see every sign so far, it's some shit is getting created by someone, be it an outside person helping create some shit, or someone gets something like comes over them and it's like, oh, they need to do this, and it creates stuff. Well, we are in Thanksgiving season, so there you go. A lot of people have to be around people whether they want to or not. And I do see, if that's the case, you're going to be around some people that it can get pretty live. It just may be a lot going on, like card games and just all of that thought for all of the excitement of being around other people. So a lot could be happening. Like you may start off like, oh, it's just gonna be me and a couple of people, and then you look around and it's like, how the hell did my house get packed? Or I thought it was just gonna be a event with just you and a couple of friends, and now it's like a whole party going on. Like it could be something that 1 minute you thought it would be this way, and then it turns into something else really quick. So I think I'm gonna title this 100, 0 to 100, like that. Like it's gonna be like a 0 to 100, and for some of you it'll be challenging. Others of you it'll be great. It'll be something that you thought was just gonna be cool, and it turns out to be, you know, 10 times more than that. But it's exciting and it's fun. So this could be quite. This is gonna be quite the um, unfolding week. Something happening um, based upon a decision that creates and sparks some type of action, drama, change. I'll say change. Um, and you probably didn't see this coming. You definitely didn't see this coming. Someone, out of a conversation, out of questioning and probing, someone makes a change that someone doesn't see coming. 100%. A change happens that I don't think someone is really ready to see or expecting to see. So that's what I have for you guys. In the extended, we can look deeper into this relationship. I didn't even look at you singles, Libras. Single Libras, yeah, definitely someone can come into your life now. Absolutely. There's a lot of unpredictability in your cards. And so someone can come in and hit you like a ton of bricks. hit you like a ton of bricks. It may even be a friend. Like, I never saw this person like that. And then one day you look at them and was like, you're gone. But it may be one of those, it's complicated type of situations. But yeah, love is changing for Libras. And you're not expecting it. Even if you're single, you're not expecting a situation. And you may be trying to run away from one thing only to run into another. So that's what I have for you guys. If you're interested in the extended, click that link and we will finish up this reading, this love reading. You can look in the description, and it'll tell you all of the topics that we focus on. We also look at you Libra singles, not just this week, but down the line and months to come. So, and I also put in an extra little message of love in there as well. So if you're interested in that, click that link and we can finish up this love reading. If you would like something personal, please click the link to my website and you can set something up for yourself. If you'd like to share, please do so in the comment section below. And if you are new to this channel, welcome and subscribe because I'll be back very soon with another one. Take care, Libra.